Have you ever felt overwhelmed or stuck in your thoughts? What if I told you that a simple pen and paper could be your secret tools to healing? You see, journaling isn't just about writing. It's a powerful way to process your emotions, to gain clarity, and to spark personal growth. We're going to explore how putting your thoughts on paper can transform your mental well-being and help you discover the strength within you. You're also going to learn some of my favorite journaling ideas to help you get started in case you're stuck. So let's dive in. If you're living and breathing, there's no doubt about it, you've dealt with difficult people and situations in your life. And it's so draining, isn't it? And one thing we like to do, or maybe it's just me, is to try to shove things under the rug and deal with them later. But friend, later never comes. And that lump under the rug, it keeps growing and growing and growing. And that lump turns into resentment and bitterness and anger towards those people. How do I know this to be true? Because in my early 20s, I was forced into the difficult situation of a cheating husband. Now, we later divorced, but one of the greatest things that helped me on my healing journey was to journal. I had trusted friends that I could talk to, but I felt like I needed more. I felt like I just needed to get it out in a different way. And one day, as I was putzing around the house, I found an empty journal, and I just sat down and started writing. And after that first paragraph, I just let it out. I wrote it all down. And the beautiful thing about that was that I could just let it go, and I could empty my brain and not have to think about it anymore. It was there if I wanted to pick it up and read it later. Don't know why I would, but it was there, and I could remember it if I needed to. And if you walk through a difficult time, maybe you can understand this. Journaling helped me heal because I was letting it out and letting go, and I was so much freer after I had written everything down. And I want the same for you. So maybe you're wondering, what exactly is journaling? It's just simply writing out your thoughts and feelings. You can be as vague as you want or as detailed as you want. You can write as little as you want or as much as you want. The key to healing as you journal is to express your thoughts and emotions as you write them down. I have a friend that carries a journal around. We worked together many years ago, and she told me once that if anybody ever found out what was written in her journal, she could get in a lot of trouble. Now, she never told me what was in her journal, but I know that whenever she had a difficult conversation with people, she would write it down. If she was having a hard day, she would write down her thoughts and feelings. And it was just a healthy way to get all of that out for her. You see, she doesn't journal to keep score, but has learned how to live a healthy life and to get out her feelings, because you don't want to leave them inside. You want to get them out. Whatever you decide to journal about, just remember that whatever you're writing is for you and you alone. So you're ready to start journaling, but you really don't know what to start writing. I'm going to share some ideas with you. This first one's a little bit more detailed. I actually wrote this years ago in a journal. I'm going to vulnerably share it with you. And the idea is to write a feeling, a thought, the truth, and then a scripture to go along with that truth. So my feeling this day was rejection. And my thought was, nobody wants to hang out with me. I had invited somebody to go to a movie with me, and they did not want to go. And then I invited another friend to hang out, and they didn't want to hang out either. So I was just feeling ho-hum and rejected. So here's the truth. It's not that this person doesn't want to hang out with me. They just don't want to see this movie. And then the other person just didn't want to hang out, and I shouldn't feel bad about it. So the truth is, I need to base my feelings about myself, not on other people, but on what Christ thinks of me. He is always there, even when others aren't. And the verses I have here, the scripture is Joshua 1:5. I will never leave you nor forsake you. So you could start out by writing your feeling, thought, a truth, and then a scripture to go along with that. Now, some other ideas for you are to write down things that you're grateful for. You could write down your worries. You could write down about a difficult situation you've been through in the past or you're currently walking through. Prayers. I have a prayer journal that I've created just for you if you need a prayer journal. You can write the details of your day or some goals or dreams for the future. No matter what you write about, just start writing. It's time to start journaling and moving toward your journey of healing.